Hi, hello. Today is testing new makeup. They're not necessarily new products, but they're new to me. I haven't tried them before, so it's like a full face of first impression basically. The only thing I haven't got that isn't new is foundation. As you should know, I did 12 days of Drugstore foundation reviews, so I'll link that up in the eye as well. So go check that out. So yeah, I bought so many foundations from the drugstore. I didn't really want to buy any more, pretty much. Yeah. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions apart from foundation. So I'm going to be doing the face first. So for primer, I got two primers. Firstly, I'm going to take the MUA Pro Base Primer Spray. I believe the primer spray and some of the MUA products I'm going to be using are new. But yeah, let's give this a go. I'm not really going to know what this is like. The mist is nice. Ooh, smells like cucumbers. Anyway. Really nice fine mist, which is very nice. Love that. It smells really nice. It smells like cucumbers. It smells really fresh and like spa-like. I'm going to let that sink into my skin and we'll put the other primer on. Okay, so for the other primer, I'm going to be using the Collection Primed and Ready Powered by Witch. This is the Anti-Fatigue Illuminating Primer, so we're going to have an illuminating base today. I do prefer to apply illuminating bases with a dual fibre brush, so that is what I am going to do. So firstly I'm going to apply this on my face. It's a nice champagne shade. Okay, so that hasn't done much to illuminize my face, it just looks moisturised. Okay, so for foundation, I'm just going to be using the foundation that I've been loving from the drugstore, like recently. This is the L'Oreal Pro Glow and the L'Oreal Total Cover. I believe you can only get this in the US, but you can get this in the UK, which is great, just a different packaging. They do sell this on Amazon, so I have the shade 302 Creamy Natural and 202 Creamy Natural. I'm going to apply that with a brush. This is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, just to buff it in. Them shades look really nice on me. They actually suit me for a change. I struggle so bad with my shade matching. Okay, so for concealer I have the MUA Pro Base Full Coverage Concealer. We will see if it's full coverage because it was quite cheap. This is in hashtag 100, which I believe is the lightest shade. It is very light. So I'm just going to, okay, this is very light. It doesn't look like a full coverage concealer because it looks quite thin. I'm going to blend this out with a sponge. I wouldn't say this is full coverage. I would say it's like a medium, but it is blending out really nicely. Okay, so then for powder, I have a pressed powder. I feel like I haven't used one of these in ages. This is the MUA Pro Base Full Coverage Matte Pressed Powder. This is in the shade hashtag 110. Hopefully it's not too light. So it looks like this. First I'm going to put it on my eyes. Then I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and press that everywhere else on the face. A very fine powder. Okay, so for contour I'm going to take the Revolution Imagination Highlight to the Moon palette. So this is quite popular. Absolutely love the packaging. It's like a holographic kind of look. Okay, so it comes with a huge mirror. There comes with 3 like powder shades. Then it comes with 3 bronzer and contour shades, and then it comes with 3 highlighters, which look stunning. So I'm only going to do contour today. I'm going to go in with literally literally by here. Okay, so love that, blended out really nicely. That blended out really nicely, gave me a little bit of definition to my face. Okay, so next for bronzer, I'm going to take the MUA. By the way, there's a lot of MUA products in this video because they had a 20% off online. This is the MUA Bronzed Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade Solar #110. Looks like this. I think this is quite pigmented. Okay, so now for blush. Today I have the MUA, again, Blush Powder Colour Duo in the shade Peachy. It looks like this. It does have 2 shades, so it has a light so it has a lighter shade and a darker shade. I think it said on the website that it's a cream to powder. I can't remember. So I'm just going to swirl into both of them. It's not the most pigmented blush in the world, but it will do. Really nice actually. Just gives a nice soft pinkiness to the cheeks. Next I'm going to take this MUA Pro Base Cooling Spray All Day Long Wear. So looks like this. I think this is one of the new setting sprays. I bought the cooling one because they didn't have any other ones in stock, but I'm going to spritz this on my face. Ooh, it smells like mint. Meant to be cooling, so it does actually feel quite cooling. Okay, so next I have this MUA Luxe Light Luster Highlight Duo. It does come with a cream and then it comes with a powder highlight. So I'm not going to use the cream, obviously. I'm going to use the powder because I've already powdered and everything. The cream, I did swatch it in my haul video, which I will link up there. I believe it's coming tomorrow, but this one is quite like sheer and is quite oily, I think. But the powder seemed nice, so I'm going to just use the powder. Looks like a nice shade as well. That is actually quite nice. I didn't even have to apply much of that. Bloody great. Okay, so I believe that is the base done. It looks really, really nice. Now I'm going to go on to the eyes. Okay, so I am going to prime my lids. I'm just going to be using the concealer. Just place that all over my lids. So that is definitely not a full coverage concealer, unfortunately. You can still see like the redness and the pigmentation on my eyelids, but oh well. Okay, so today I'm going to be taking the Revolution Pro Trends Mischief Mattes, I think it's called. These are all matte and they look stunning. They kind of remind me of the new Morphe James Charles palette. Okay, so I'm going to do kind of like a blue, maybe rainbow eye. Firstly, I'm going to take the shade Indication. I think it's called Indication, yeah, which is a dark, like navy blue. I'm going to take that on the Morphe M433 brush. And I'm going to put this in the crease of my eye. Jesus. Quite pigmented so far, which is good. Okay, so next I'm going to take the lighter blue, which is called Crusade, I believe. Crusade? Crusade. I'm just going to think it's called Crusade. And I'm taking that on a Morphe M518 brush. I'm going right above that darker blue. I'm going to keep it rounded as well. Okay, so that's the blue done. Now I'm going to go cut the crease. I'm going to use the concealer again, and I'm just going to use a concealer, flat concealer brush. so I've cut the crease, now time for the rainbow. So I'm going to take the blank canvas E10 brush, it's a little bit stained. I'm going to take the shade, I'm going to take the red in the palette, which is called Half Time. Then I'm going to take the orange, which is called Daydream. Taking that on the E10 again, but wiping off the red. These aren't the most vibrant shades ever, but... Okay, so now the yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to take New Day, which is the yellow. Has a lot of fallout. Okay, so then I'm going to take Believer, which is the green shade. Take this on a pencil brush. So now I'm going to go into the light blue that we took for the eyeshadow in the crease. I have to say they're not as pigmented as I thought they were going to be. And then I'm going to take the darker, like navy blue, purpley colour on the outer corner. Okay, so then I'm going to take the lighter blue and sweep that under the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take the darker blue, purpley kind of blue, and just join the outer corner. Okay, so for the inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take the shade Saint, which is the bright white shade. That is the eyeshadow done. I'm not sure if it's going to be very pigmented, but hopefully it looks okay. It's not the most pigmented eyeshadow palette I have used, like colourful one, but it is still decent and it is only £8, I think. £8 or £10, something like that. But it is okay if you are on a budget. Okay, so I'm going to put a black liner. I haven't got a new one, but I'm going to put black in the upper waterline. I do, however, have a new lower lash liner. It's the Revolution Pro eyeliners. This is in the shade blue. It's just a really nice royal blue. So I'm going to put that in the waterline. Okay, so for mascara, I'm actually going to be opening a new one. Shock horror, I'm going to be opening 2 mascaras. Right, this is the Revolution, the mascara. I need to take this off. Okay, so it looks like this. It is huge. The tube is really, really big. Oh my god. Okay. The wand picks up loads of product, which I am not a fan of. The wand is huge as well. Looks like a brush wand. Apparently this is amazing. Okay, first of all, it's dropped onto my face. It's a really good mascara, but it has dropped onto my lower eye area. Do the other eye. Okay, so I've applied quite a bit because I want to show you how good or bad or whatever it is, but I am going to be applying lashes just because that is me. Right, I'm going to put it on the lower lash line. Try not to get everywhere. I'm a really big fan of this. I like the brush. It is a little bit hard to do the lower lash line, and the actual wand, like, you know where you pull it out and it's meant to gather all the extra product, it doesn't do that as well as it should, so it clumps a little bit, but other than that it is good. I am going to apply some lashes, so I'm going to go off camera and do that, and I will be back to do my eyebrows. Okay, so it's time for eyebrows. Today I have the Revolution Pro Eyebrow Cushion. I got the shade dark brown. Normally I would get the medium brown in the pomade, but in the cushion it looked a little bit too warm. So it comes with a little mirror, which is cute. It comes with this bit over here, which you pop open. It has a cover, which you just take off. Remove the seal before using. Close the cap tightly after use. Okie dokie, I shall do that. Okay, so I'm just going to use a angle brush because I assume that's what you do. It just looks like this. It just has like a cushion, which is strange to use on my eyebrows, but I'm going to fluff them up. I have no idea what this is going to turn out like. Ooh, this product. Working quite good. It does remind me a lot of a brow pomade, which is good because I love a brow pomade. This may possibly replace my pomade for now. That is really nice. I love it. I like the shade as well. I am pleasantly surprised. Okay, I've fallen in love. This is why I like doing testing videos, because I love that product. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so for lips, I have 2 lip products. So firstly, I have the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade 55 Driver. Just looks like this. Comes with a pointed applicator, which is different. So I haven't got a lip liner, so I'm just going to go in. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the colour. They smell really nice. Okay, so these are a matte formula, so I'm going to see how they dry down. I'm not really a fan of the colour. It's too like orangey. Okay, so for lip gloss, I have the Revolution Lip Topper in Fortune. This reminds me a lot of the Fenty Beauty lip topper, the packaging and everything. So I'm going to apply this. This is very glittery. Really like that. Look how shiny it looks. So this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit more about some new products in the drugstore. Please subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and stay tuned for more series. Please thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, that is it. I love you to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.